Mini Metro game. I'm going to show you the video game Mini Metro. I'm going to show you how to play the game. So the game is played by connecting these geometric figures, which are stations, and the small black geometric figures are passengers. Your locomotives are transporting them to the stations. I already know from playing the game that over here in the lower right, it's going to have a lot of circles. And they're going to have triangles and squares, so it needs to be connected to a square and a triangle. And then the green is going to be the inner loop. It does take a while to get the game going, but once you get over 1,000 people, it's going to become very busy, very quick, and it's going to be very difficult to manage um, all the people in the stations. So I'm going to draw this over because I don't have extra locomotives. Well, actually, now I do. He's going to bring people, passengers to the mainland. They're going to come from the circle stations going to the mainland. So the orange is going to be feeding on the inside, and the green is going to be going around, moving people around, basically doing the same thing. Ideally, the yellow line, which I don't have a locomotive for it yet. This is the Pentagon. The Pentagon is unique. There's only going to be one. So the yellow line is going to transport everyone from the unique stations. So that it's more efficient, hopefully. Always take the carriages, they're very important. I need one going counterclockwise. And the yellow line's not running yet, but maybe on the next locomotive, maybe I'll have it running. So basically what I'm going to do with the yellow line, it's going to be like an express line connecting all the special stations so that they get there faster. I'm going to pause the game. He needs to drop off some people. There's only room for one. But you know what? I'm going to take this guy and put him here. He'll be connected by that. It's going to end up being a long line. You really don't want a long, drawn out line because it takes a long time for the trains to pick everybody up. And this train, he's going to go in and he's going to pass every station twice, all circles, and he's not going to drop anybody off. So you want to make a connection back to the mainland somewhere. And I will do it with the yellow. I'm going to put the yellow like that. And I'll give the carriage to the orange. So he's going to drop people off where the yellow junction is. Let's see if he drops someone off over here. Yeah, see, he dropped some people off. And the yellow's going to pick them up. It means that it's going to pick up a lot better on that line. The circle needs to go to the square and the triangle. So ideally you want to bring it back like this. So this way he can drop off squares here also as they make their way to the square. Line tunnels are very important so on this map, so I'm going to have to do the tunnel. And I was looking to see how many are going clockwise versus counterclockwise. That's how I decided where I placed him. The yellow line, you want it to be in the center. You see you've got 3 circles on the right, and then you got circle and triangle on the left. It's going to be more balanced if I move this one over to here. Having the triangle at the end is going to be very good. Going to move this one to here. And this one also is going to come into here. When he gets to square, he'll be empty. He's going to come over here, pick up all these triangles. Maybe I will take this out and connect it to yellow. Might as well connect that also. Going to bring an orange up to here. And I'd like to get this other orange. You know, he's fine the way he is. Locomotive, we've got the green is full, we've got the yellow, we got the orange. Definitely going to put it on the orange. The yellow isn't going to need big carriages. He's always going to be running full. Got lots of triangles and squares. So I'm going to bring him back here to drop off the triangles. And he'll run the line again. And I'll bring this one here. All circles over here. Take this one into here. Looks pretty good. It looks like orange is going to have a lot of people, but I like the fact that it's bringing all the triangles to the end of the track. It's cleaning up the line as it's going along. That's the reason why you lose a lot of games, because you just got all these circles and you need the triangle and the square. And you need having the triangle at the end of the track is awesome. Maybe this is going to be my high scoring game. You can loop this. Like I could take this and connect it over to here if I had the underpass, the tunnel. I guess I got to do it like that. Green is full. We got for orange. Orange needs the carriages. Yellow's doing pretty good. He's dropping off the diamonds and the pies and the pentagons. Oh, this is perfect. That's going to make it really easy. I really lucked out with this game. You see how there's 3 squares over here? If they were distributed around the map, the game would just be too easy. You see he picked up everything. The yellow line picked up everything over there. So now we got a situation where I can't stretch this across to here. So I've got somebody over here that I can't reach that line. Over here, I doubled up. I might have to make some big sacrifices. So I'm going to pull these down. Gives me the extra 1 tunnel I need for that. And then for the yellow line, he's not on a triangle. I'm going to take this off the circle. I'm going to put him on the plus sign. He's not on a triangle. He's not on a square. Not as much of an emergency, but there's still a lot of circles in a row. And I want to get him to the triangle. So I'm going to stretch this over to here, and I'm going to stretch this down to here, which is basically what it was before. And eventually I'll connect it to the diamond too. Hopefully that'll pick some stuff up. And hopefully this will too. The orange line is too long. It's going to make it very slow. Because I've got a triangle here, if you can see the mouse pointer, I've got a triangle here and I've got another one over here. I don't need 2 of them so close together. So I'm going to loop the orange. Now they're just going to drive around in circles. And that means that the circle at the top has access to the triangle. It really doesn't matter because he's got a triangle on the other side. But it is probably going to be better off what I'm doing. You don't want them doing the ping pong where they're going back and forth. Okay, orange is full. Green is full. Yellow is not, but he's only going to get... He's only going to get the locomotive. He's not going to get a carriage. The carriage has to go to someone like the orange because he's got to move a lot of people. If I can find a way, there's no circle. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. He's going to come down to here. And this one has to go over to here. Every game I feel good about it, and I think, oh, my strategy is going to work, and everything is going to be great, and it never happens. Going south because a lot of squares and triangles in the south. And this guy, same thing. I'll put him over here. So you see there's a new circle, a new station. I don't have a way to connect to it. This is waiting for yellow. So I'm going to put the yellow over here. I'm going to have to occasionally switch the station to connect with that guy. Oh, that's all I need. Put him over here. After he picks it up, I'm going to switch it. I'll put him over here. I'm going to take the carriage. The yellow, the green, the orange. So he's definitely going to go on the yellow line. The carriage will go. The orange looks like he needs carriages. I will take this and connect it to here. Got to move an orange to here. And this one I'm going to put the opposite way. This I could put over here. It'll be nice. This will have to go over to here. I could remove the loop over here. Oh, maybe he's using one right here. I don't like this particular feature. Like, how can they not know that it's so difficult to grab the locomotives when they're over here? And I will put him here. Put this one here. Gonna grab this one over here. This one over here should be good. Yeah, orange is really busy. I'm going to remove some of the carriages and put them on the orange line. Won't let me pick that up. It's not going to be able to help much, but I have no choice. Won't let me pick it up. There's no way I'm going to pick up that one. Okay, I can't grab that. I'm going to feed this into here. Well, for now it looks good. So maybe if I go like that, I get a tunnel back, which means I can make this connection over here. I think I can bring this down to here. Put this one up over here. Probably the other way. Bring this over here, maybe. Like that. I'm going to need one for the triangle. Ah! So the reason why that happens is because it's a long train. They take a long time to load and unload. So he's probably somewhere unloading and it takes him a long time to unload. So he's not able to get in there and start loading. But that's the game. That's how Mini Metro works. And on this map, I'm actually one of the high scorers. You can see I'm in the top 2%. Okay, so that's the game. That's the way the game works. I don't think I want to play another game now because I've already played like 7 or 8 games in a row. If you have any questions or comments, go to my discussion forum at cheapbooks.cc. Look for Mini Metro in the Logic Games section under video games, and go to cheapbooks.com to search for books and textbooks.